and sitting to my left and the right side of your TV screen is Duane. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. Good morning. Obviously, you are out of the loop.
Duane got the purple memo.
We all got the memo for the purple, except for you.
Well, he's colorblind, so he could be wearing a shirt.
Is this purple?
Yeah.
No.
It's yellow. You're rocking the yellow today.
Just a little bit.
Okay. Well,
what I find interesting. There we go. There we go.
There you go. Now I got.
Maybe we make it work. I'll loan you that.
All right.
Now you're a Vikings fan,
that shirt
though.
blue or purple that you have on?
Well, I think it started out.
So now
purple.
everybody has purple.
Now we got everybody purple.
Okay, we're good to go.
What's a good thing about it is I didn't get to the dry cleaners on Saturday, because otherwise I'd be wearing exactly the same shirt.
Really? I like this shirt.
All right, but we're here, of course, Concept Iowa Hearing Aid Centers all over the state. Everybody knows that by now. But before we show off the little gadget we have here, you need to tell a story about something that happened to you on the airplane.
Well, one of the things we talk about, the new Resound Linx, and what's exciting about it is how much better that you can hear in a group of people. And what happened when I first got them on, I had been wearing our other ones, which were very good, and I had one pair, but I was kind of in a hurry when they came in, and I was heading for Chicago. I had to run for the airport, so I just programmed them up, put them on, and left. Okay, and as we're coming into Chicago, into Midway, why I was in row 5 at the aisle seat, and the stewardesses buckle themselves in and they start chatting up there, and I find myself chuckling about what they're talking about. Then it occurs to me that I can't hear this. I mean, this is not something I would be used to being able to hear. Mm-hmm. Then I remembered that all the way over there was this couple behind me that were discussing things that they probably should not have been discussing in the airplane. I mean, it's one of those where no, I don't want to hear that. Yes, I do.
It's a long flight. I want to hear this.
Going on like that. And so finally, by the time I got down there, I thought, there is something different going on here. So I got a cup of coffee, and I'm sitting at the counter there in Midway, and they're announcing the flights. So I'm putting the old hearing aids in, I'm putting my new ones in, back and forth. And the key difference was I could understand, not hear, I could understand what they're saying on the intercom in the airport when they call the flight with these hearing aids.
With the new ones?
Yes.
What a
Over the
great
crowd
feeling.
noise and
with all the crowd noise and everything like that. And so I text my son-in-law, my partner, and I said, I think we got something here. So, and that's true.
And you've said this many times, you don't know what you can't hear.
Well, you don't know what you can't hear. And even when you wear hearing aids, you don't realize that there's something better out there. So what we've been doing now is we've been trying to get some of our people in who do have some of the older technology and get them to come in and try the new technology. And we do it in what we call a series of lunch and learns, whereas we'll bring people in, we'll program up the new pair based on their current loss and let them try them out. And it's been very rewarding for them, rewarding for us, very successful in the fact that, you can tell people, just like you tell them the first time, you don't know what you're hearing. Well, you don't know how much better these can be until you actually experience it.
And there can be some important information in the airport that you need to hear. I mean, I was just thinking.
Some of the things you didn't need to hear, obviously.
Yeah, and some things you didn't hear, like the airport. But there's some important announcements that are made in life that, what awesome thing to be able to hear them now.
Well, it's just, as you go through life, I mean, we talk about the interesting things, just little comments that grandchildren make and stuff is much more practical, more than thinking about the airport. But my oldest grandson now, who's in college, when he was like 2 or something like that, he would always mispronounce huge as hooge. But he only said it one time. Well, if you didn't hear it at that time, it's not something you could go back and relive again.
They say some funny stuff.
Some of those once in a lifetime situations that you miss out on if you don't hear it. So
that's amazing. Great story. All right, now we have your gadget here. Why don't you explain your demonstration?
Okay, this is one of the Resound Linx right there. It's sitting there, and then we have it wired. Our chief engineer, Rube Goldberg, got in a new shipment, bubble gum and
Yeah, we
duct
pulled the
tape.
wires out last time. We found that out. It was our own fault. We pulled the wires
that's
out.
Right. So he stuck it back together.
So what you're going to be hearing, what you're going to is the sound that comes through there. And that's just that little tiny clear tube that goes around the ear.
That is actually, the sound is going to actually come from my iPhone to the hearing aid, down to the wire, and then through there, and then out to speakers so that everybody else can hear. The thing that is incredible about this hearing aid, and that's what I'm saying, why I could understand in the airport, is that this will bring out fidelity you would not believe. So I'm going, my experience in there, I do have on here Mannheim Steamroller with the Battle Hymn of the Republic, but it was kind of hard to find this piccolo solo in there. But I could hear that through these hearing aids, which I had not heard it before, and I've listened to this, these songs 1,000 times as far as that's concerned. So I got a Neil Diamond one on there, and everybody admits it did work at one point, so we'll make sure.
We heard it with our own ears.
It worked in rehearsal.
Where it began.
So that's coming from that hearing aid.
That's coming from my iPhone through the hearing aid, through the speakers.
But then I knew that it's growing strong.
Yeah, I think you can hear that.
It sounds great.
I mean,
It really
but
does.
the
You
fidelity.
can hear the crowd.
Yeah, the fidelity was incredible in there.
Kind of hear the clap or the.
Spring became the summer.
So you can actually, and that's what
You don't come along.
You can hear it's live. Yeah.
and what's exciting is that what people say all the time, well, it sounds amplified, or it doesn't sound natural, or it doesn't sound anything.
That sounds like you're there.
That's it. I mean, this is what you get with a pair of concept hearing aids.
That's awesome.
Neat.
And this is the Resound brand.
Yeah, it was manufactured by Resound, but this is the Linx, the new Linx.
That is awesome.
Only available concept.
And you mentioned about the luncheons that you have. Now, people might have some hearing aids now. You want to see whether or not these you can upgrade to these. You want to
That's
just check them out for yourself. When do you guys do those?
We do
You'll
them
make
all the
arrangements?
time, but we'll make arrangements for, if we don't have a lunch and learn scheduled in your area, we'll give you a personal demonstration. So
That's
all
even
you just
better.
call. Yeah. So.
And there's a lot of locations too, folks, in case you're wondering. How many different spots do you have around the state?
22.
22 different locations of Concept by Iowa Hearing Aid
And
Centers.
starting this week, the Gus the Bus is going out, and they told me that today it's going to be in Mason City, and tomorrow it's going to be in Charles City, and Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Tomorrow in Mason City, Wednesday in Charles City, Thursday in McGregor. The only thing they didn't tell me is where. So,
look for the bus.
So look for the bus. So here's the deal. If you can find the bus and you want a pair of hearing aids, we're going to give you an extra $50 off for finding the darn bus.
That's even better.
Hey.
All right, make it worth your while. Good job.
So,
All right.
So anyway.
So there you have it. Now, if people want to get some more information online, how do they do that?
Well, online you can go to iowahearing.com, and I think the bus schedule and address will be on there. Okay.
So that's
It's supposed to
cheating.
be on there.
You could
That's
say
okay. Go ahead.
found the bus.
Yeah.
Find the bus, okay?
Wonderful.
Otherwise, 800-792-9564. 800-792-9564. And this week, if you say that you saw this great demonstration.
You heard Neil Diamond singing on
Neil
Great Day.
Diamond singing on Great Day. No matter what you pick, we're going to give you an extra $100 off the hearing aids.
Really?
That's right. But you have to say you saw it on Great Day, and if you find the bus, you get another 50 besides. Okay?
Great Day. And if you wear a little purple
Yeah, right,
thing,
yeah,
too,
right.
he might give you a handshake and a smile.
That's right.
Okay,
That's right.
perfect.
This is Purple Day. So,
There you go.
okay.
Awesome.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir. Good to see
bet.
you, Duane.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Duane.
It's 7:30. We'll be right back. You're watching Great Day Live in Des Moines.